I went to Essence Fest by myself with my vlog camera that I am recording on, and I had 500 of these cards. My project had just came out the month before, and I literally handed these cards to all of these people at Essence Fest. First of all, that's branding. Like, who is this girl out here passing off these cards by herself? She ain't got no entourage. She ain't got no this. She ain't got no that. Like, she really ain't playing out here, okay? I'm passing out these cards. I'm going to people's restaurants, talking to the restaurant owners. I'm sitting up here looking at how they have like live music events at their restaurants, and I'm sitting up there like, here's my card. What's up? What's up, y'all? It's your girl Drea, back like I never left. If this is your first time on this channel, welcome. If you were OG, what up? Like, we've been here. We've been riding with each other in the vlogs. If you haven't seen the vlogs, go check out the vlogs, okay? If you haven't seen my videos, my music videos, go check the videos out. Like, what are you doing? I know you're new here, but come on now. Come on now. Get acquainted, okay? Get acquainted. Today, we are talking about a very cool topic to me. I've been doing some market research. If you guys do not know, I am an R&B singer to the core, okay? 90s R&B is me. I should have been a singer back then in the 90s, but I was only like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 years old, you know? So it wouldn't have worked out for me, but we're here. I'm a singer, songwriter, entrepreneur, all of the things, okay? I do have a 9-to-5, okay? Because that's how we fund, okay? That's how we are funding the music career at this moment, at this time, okay? But anyway, I have been doing some market research on Threads. Are y'all on Threads? I love it. It's like the new Twitter, but like, it's even better. If you don't know what Threads is, it's basically an extension of Instagram. I have been on Threads. I have been doing some market research, and I have basically been trying to get into the mind of the creative, okay? Get into the mind of artists who are just like me. So I've been, you know, on there doing my little threads, my little, you know, thoughts and, you know, getting my creative ideas and thoughts and things out like that. If you are an independent artist, Threads is definitely where you need to be. I'm just trying to put you up on game. There are a lot of independent artists on Threads, and we really just be chilling. We be over there talking about our engineers, talking about our beats, talking about, you know, our experiences in the studio and things like that. So if you are not on Threads, you need to hop on Threads. I think the algorithm is pretty good with matching other independent artists and creatives together, but the more threads you put out there, the more content you put out on Threads, and literally you're just typing your ideas. You're just typing words. I have found that a lot of independent artists do not know how to create content. I'm rolling my eyes because this is so like daunting in a way. Like, this is like, why aren't you making content? How do you not know how to make content? There are millions of videos on YouTube, on Instagram, tutorials to show you how to create content, but I'm realizing that a lot of independent artists, they don't really have an idea of how they want to present themselves on Instagram or social media in general, right? So branding. Okay, we're going to get into a little bit of branding. We're going to get into content creation. We're going to get into all of that, but I am here to give you guys the tea on what type of content you should make as an independent artist. I am an independent artist. I just put out my first ever music project. Who is she? Because I've been hiding for years, okay? This is my first time putting out my solo project. I've been on other people's projects. I've been doing little features here and there, but this is like my baby, like things I never said. Y'all go cop that, please. As an independent artist to another, please go cop that, go support. It's dope. Hello, it's really dope. But yeah, so we're gonna get into all of that. But if you are interested in this conversation, make sure you subscribe, make sure you stay tuned, and we're gonna have a little fun during this video, okay? I hate coming on here being super serious all the time, so we're just gonna have a little bit of fun, okay? Let's get into branding. when you think about brand, when you think about having a brand, when you think about branding in general, you think about, like colors, the aesthetic, you think about how you want to creatively present yourself to your audience, right? But branding is not so much that, like, yes, that's a part of it, but the main part of branding is your messaging, like your what do you stand for as an artist, like who are you, like what do you represent, right? So when I think about my brand as an independent artist, I think I usually give myself some words, right? Anytime I'm thinking about a brand idea for, my businesses and things like that, I try to use three main words, right? The first word that comes to me in my brand is creativity. Is everything that I'm putting out creative? Does this look creative? Does this feel creative? Does this seem creative? Does this sound creative? Everything that I do, everything that I post, everything that I write, everything that I exude is creativity. I mean, get into the shirt. I mean, it looked like the 90s just threw up on me, like anything that I post, I'm always thinking about creativity. Is this creative? Is this going to get somebody's attention? Is what I'm saying sparking some type of creativity on the inside of somebody else? Is what I'm doing inspiring someone else to be creative? All of those things go into planning your content. All of those things go into what you're actually going to be capturing as you are putting out your content, making videos and things like that. The second word that comes to mind is soulful. Every single thing that I put out, especially for my music, I want it to be soulful. I want you to hear the depths of my soul. I want to be able to capture moments where I am creating different parts of my songs, where you have the great vocal parts and the beats, the beat is playing and everything like that. You can hear it sonically, how it sounds and everything like that. But I specifically want to post the parts where I feel I am the most soulful. So if you go on my Instagram, if you go on my YouTube channel, if you look at my vlogs and things like that, you will see I'm really trying to capture the moments where I'm most soulful. So as an R&B artist, as an R&B singer, an R&B lover, I feel like a lot of soul is missing in this market, right? I feel like there aren't any more Fantasias. There aren't any more, Kelly Prices or Faith Evans or, the real soulful 90s R&B girlies. Like, where they at? Yeah? Nowhere to be found. So as a part of my brand, I want to bring back that soulful sound, that soulful look, that soulful feeling. I really want to bring that back and exude that in all of my content, music especially, but even parts of my soulfulness. I want to display that on social media in my content. The next word that I would use to describe my brand as a music artist is vulnerability. If you can already tell, I am a very vulnerable woman. I like to meet people where they are, but I also like to bring people into where I am at the moment, right? I like to, I'm very intuitive. I like to, express my emotions. I like to discover different aspects of my vulnerability. I like to discover, like, why am I feeling like this? Where did that come from? Like, I'm an explorer, okay? I like to explore my emotions, which is probably, a bad thing sometimes. But when it comes to my music, I want to be able to explore what I am feeling, but also not shying away from how I really feel. If I'm feeling like shit, if I'm feeling like this man done broke my heart and I feel some type of way about it, if I'm feeling like I'm just so in love with this person and I want to express that to the world, I'm gonna write a song about that. As a creative person, as a woman, as someone who is multifaceted, I do a lot of things. I'm involved, I'm inspired by a lot of things. So going with the flow, going with the norm, going with the day-to-day mundane stuff, that's boring to me. Okay. I want to be innovative, I want to be creative, I want to be soulful, I want to be all of those things. But I also want to show people that, especially women, I don't know what's wrong with y'all these days, okay? But y'all be running from y'all emotions. I understand. I understand, sis. But when it comes to music, you gotta let somebody feel something. You gotta let people into your heart. You gotta let them in somewhere, somehow. Like, even if it's a little part over here in your heart, if it's just a little drop, a little dab. I feel as if I'm doing my fans, my supporters, people in the world who love music in general, 90s music especially, R&B especially, I feel like I am doing people a disservice by not tapping into my vulnerability sometimes. Some common social media trends that have been going on is the mic videos. I know you guys are familiar with the microphone videos and things like that, but I, as a creative, I wanted to do something different. I actually wanted to go into a studio and perform some of my songs with a microphone. But I feel as though this is more so me. This is more so of my lane. Like, I don't feel comfortable going outside, taping a microphone somewhere and performing my songs. I feel like in my brand as a 90s R&B, in my brand as a creative, I feel as though I want to be as authentic, as, as true to myself as I possibly can. So while music videos are great to start with, I feel like it will be inauthentic to me to do exactly what is being shown with the microphone video. So I went into the studio and I just went to town. I did my own thing. I switched it up. I still used the microphone, but I curated it to my feel, my vibe. You know what I'm saying? It's like I used the trend of having a microphone video, but I tweaked it and I, made it a little bit more creative, and I did it my way, a way that feels comfortable and authentic to me. You can do the same thing. Whatever your vibe is, whatever you feel like is the most true to yourself, whatever you feel will give you the most creative expression, do that. Do your thing. Vlogs. You can display your brand, your music, who you are as a person through vlogging. Now, I started my vlog channel, I want to say in February or March. At the beginning of this year, I started my vlog channel, and I've just been just allowing people to tag along with me, to my writing sessions, to my studio sessions, to, life as a mom. I am a mom. Life, coming home from a 9-to-5 and working on my business, working on my music and everything like that. When I get home from my 9-to-5, I share all of that in my vlogs. I feel like as an artist, we have this pressure, I want to say, to allow fans to get to know us, right? Back then, they didn't have Instagram, they didn't have social media, so they didn't have to show up as much. But I feel like as independent artists, we do. And as a way to connect with our fans, I believe that vlogs can be very good for you. I've been loving the responses. I always have like a little positive message in my vlogs. You get to see some behind the scenes of the music stuff. You get to see some behind the scenes of the business stuff. You get to see behind the scenes as a mom and life and everything like that. So yeah, I think vlogs are a great way to display your music, but also display your brand as well. Music videos. Hello. Like, why aren't you making a music video? Why aren't you just setting yourself up propping yourself up on a chair, putting a camera up, putting your phone up, and lip syncing your words to the song? Why aren't you doing that? Why aren't you doing that? If you feel like you're ugly, put a filter on. Like, what's the excuse? You have no excuse, okay? If you do not have a budget, if you do not have money to spend on, a big video or whatever, then you need to find some alternatives. You need to get on social media. You need to get on YouTube. You need to watch your peers. You need to watch other people that are actually out here doing something with their music. Hello. And you need to be inspired. You need to find what's true to you. You need to find what's on brand for yourself. And you need to get creative. You don't even have to do what you're seeing. You can do something totally different. You can look at that and be like, I would do something else if I were that person. I do have a song that I never let anyone see. I do have a song that I never let anyone hear. I do have a song. I do have millions of songs on my hard drive that I never uploaded. Maybe, just maybe, I can start my music journey, my independent artist music journey, by uploading some of those songs and putting myself out there and not being afraid of what people are going to say or think. I believe as an artist, if you are not in a place where you are confident in your music, where you are confident in your vocals, then yes, take the necessary time that you need to, build up your confidence and get out there. But if you are somebody who just drops a song here and there and has music projects out and goes to the studio every week and, is very active in their independent artist journey, you need to be making content. I know it's a lot, but you need to be making some content. People actually need to know what you do. Okay? People actually need to know that you have songs available. See, for me personally, my business side, I be tapping into my business side. Music for me is product. Okay? Music for me is product. I got 5 songs on this EP. How can I hustle these 5 songs so that 10 people can hear my music today? In my city, how can I hustle and get these songs out to these DJs? How can I hustle and get my songs out to these people out here in these clubs? How can I hustle? How can I brand myself? How can I put my music out there and record myself doing that? On my Instagram and my social media platforms, you will see me like going into people's stores, going into people's restaurants, going into people's businesses and establishments and giving them my card. Y'all want to see my card? Hold on. My nails are done. Look, don't look at her. That's not important. Look at my card. Hello, Drea Kay. I have QR codes on the back. One of them is for my Instagram. The other one is to actually download the songs, download the EP. Hello, has my name on there, has my contact information. It has my, my email address on there. And this one is to promote my actual single. Again, don't look at my nails. This is my first one that I got made. Isn't she cute? Isn't she lovely? Also with the QR code, my name, contact information, all of that. We're not going to talk about the actual photo shoots. We're not going to talk about the photo shoots, but we are going to talk about how these cards literally cost me $20. And I got a pack of 500 each. $20 each. $20. This is $40 that I spent and invested in my own project. You know how many people come up to me? Like I go to Walmart. If I'm shopping at Walmart in the little checkout aisles, I will put one of these cards in the little slot thing. So whoever comes up after me, they'll look at this card and be like, who is this? I don't know who this is. It's a nice picture. Oh, they got an Instagram. Oh, they got a whole project. Oh, for sure. Let me go QR code. Everybody's on their phone. Let me go see who this is. This is very effective. This is great marketing. Let's get into that. As you are deciding what type of content you are going to be making, you have to think about how you want to market yourself. Now, if you want to use cards like this is perfectly fine. I feel like on the boots, pedal to the metal, on the ground marketing, getting your music out there, showing these cards, hand delivering these cards to people, showing up at people's businesses, establishments. I went to Essence Fest. by myself with my vlog camera that I am recording on, and I have 500 of these cards. My project had just came out the month before, and I literally handed these cards to all of these people at Essence Fest. First of all, that's branding. Like, who is this girl out here passing off these cards by herself? She ain't got no entourage. She ain't got no this. She ain't got no that. Like, she really ain't playing out here, okay? I'm passing out these cards. I'm going to people's restaurants, talking to the restaurant owners. I'm sitting up here looking at how they have like live music events at their restaurants, and I'm sitting up there like, here's my card. What's up? Like, you got to build relationships as well. When you're thinking about the type of content that you're putting out, when you're thinking about who you want to be as an artist, you have to think about things more than just the creative part, right? A lot of times we get so focused on the creative part. How's it gonna look? What am I gonna wear in the video? Well, how's my music gonna sound? What kind of beats am I gonna, get, and this and this and that. But when it comes to thinking about social media content, business, marketing, branding goes into it as well. And I know it might seem like a lot, but if you're going to get serious about yourself as an independent artist, you have to begin thinking about all of these things. You have to begin to merge creativity and business into one. It's not as hard as you may think. It's really not. I have a background in marketing. I have a background in entrepreneurship. I've had jobs creating websites, creating social media accounts, building social media accounts, things of that nature. Like literally, I'm a jack of all trades. Why not put just as much effort into my own stuff than I would anybody else's business? Why not use the knowledge that I have in my 9 to 5 to insert that into my business, insert that into my brand, insert that into my music career? Like, there's really no excuse at this point. I know a lot of you are thinking about, well, I don't have the money, I don't have the fan base, I don't have this, I don't have that. A lot of you all need to get very comfortable building from the ground up. You got to stop approaching your music career as a get rich quick scheme. If I just put a song out, then, millions of people is going to love it. If I just, put a video out, thousands of people are going to know who I am and this and this and that. But honestly, before that comes out, before the thousands of people watch your videos, before the millions of people follow you, I would suggest at least allow the people who are in your actual city, your hometown, wherever you are, at least allow them to get to know you as an artist. At least start there in your branding. At least start there in your marketing. I don't know any of these businesses. Like, I go there from time to time. I eat there. I may, enjoy myself there sometimes, but I'm going just to go. I want these people to know who I am. I want them to, remember who I am. So when they see me in the mall or when they see me out somewhere, they'll be like, hey, she came to my restaurant. Hey, I saw your card in Walmart. Hey, aren't you so-and-so, blah, 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 blah. That's how you build. That's how you build your fan base, right? So going back into content creation, when I'm thinking about all of these things and when I'm doing all of these things, I'm documenting it. That's content right there. That is a content idea right there. If you are stuck trying to figure out what type of content to put out or what you should display and this and this and that, start there. Whatever is connected or related to your music journey, document it, vlog it. You have too many examples on the internet that y'all sit on the internet all day. Y'all sit on them people Instagram all day, watching all of this content, consuming all of these people's content, and you're not implementing it. What's going on with you? Why are you doing it? I realized that this whole time that I have been sleeping on myself, somebody needed those songs. These people would not have even known that these songs existed had I not put it out. These people would not even know who I am had I not gone hard for myself, had I not gotten in the streets and put my music out there and market it and brand it myself. These people would not know who I am. These people would not know that my music existed. Okay? So if you are intimidated by social media, if you are intimidated by just the work that is going to take to build yourself up as an independent artist, then maybe you should reconsider this. Do you really want this as a career, or is this going to be a hobby for the rest of your life? Maybe we should think about that. Like, independent artists have it 10 times harder than the average music artist because we don't have a backing. We don't have a following yet. We don't have that push. We don't have that support yet. So as an independent artist, you have to get up off of your ass and push your music. Somebody gotta feel you. Somebody gonna have to feel you. Somebody gonna have to feel your music. Somebody gonna have to take a listen. Bob from Walmart gonna have to take a listen at my music just so I can know that Bob knows one of my songs. I don't know who Bob is. Bob probably doesn't even like R&B music. But I bet he knows who I am just by my interactions with him. Just by him clicking on my QR code, going to my Instagram page, consuming my content, seeing who I am, seeing what I'm about, seeing what my brand is about, and getting familiar with who I am as an independent artist. Bob don't even have to listen to the music at the end of the day. When you build yourself up, when you build your brand, when you build your name, your brand can open up doors for you that anything else can. Doors that you wouldn't even imagine. You feel me? So when you're thinking about the music, also think about your brand. Also think about the marketing. Also think about how you want to be displayed, how you want to be seen as an independent artist. Always be thinking about, how can I display my journey? How can I let people in on what I'm doing? How can I connect with my fans? How can I connect with them in a way that's not too much for me, but it's enough for everybody? Every supporter is different. They got supporters that want all of you, but then they have supporters that only want to listen to the music or watch the videos, and that's cool. They're still a consumer. They're still consuming the product. But for you, as an independent artist, you have to get into the mindset of thinking about this shit as a business. You have to get into the mindset of thinking about this journey as a business. You got to. I hope this video was helpful to you guys. Make sure you subscribe for more videos like this, because look here, I am your independent artist coach. Okay, I'm gonna give y'all the tea. Everything that I'm learning, I'm giving y'all the tea. I'm letting y'all behind the scenes of what's going on with me. I'm letting y'all into my mind. I'm letting y'all into my heart. I'm letting y'all into my space, my creative space. Okay, I'm letting y'all into my space. All right. So if you like this video, go ahead, subscribe. Go ahead and like this video. Give it a thumbs up. Go ahead and put some comments in the chat. Let me know how your independent artist journey is going. Let me know what issues and problems and concerns that you're running into while trying to create content. Let me know what you need help with. Like, give me the tea. Like, give it to me. Give it to me. And if you haven't, go ahead and follow me on Threads and Instagram as well, because like I said, Threads is the place to be for independent artists. Okay, so yeah, I love you guys. Look, I'm out here independent artisting for y'all. Okay, I'm doing it for me and my little one. You feel me? But I'm also doing it for y'all. Okay, because we need some guidance out here. Like, we need people out here telling us what's tea. Okay, all right, I'm out of here. I'm gonna talk to you guys in my next video. Bye.